It's your boy Carcino here. And let's get into it. Now, everybody's talking about this epic Drake and Joe Budden, just epic live stream on the IG Live. Yep. That's what everybody was screaming. We got to talk about it, Cino. Let's talk about Drizzy and Joe Budden. I'm like, Drizzy and Joe Budden? What was there to talk about? That's how my brain went. My brain went like, what are we talking about here? Are we seriously going to talk about Joe Budden and Drake? Like, what happened? So I went back. I said, you know what? Let me go and check and see if there was something that happened. I said, because I didn't see it. So I went back and watched like 20 minutes of this. And I said, well, let me go ahead and watch this live and see if there's anything of interest in here. One thing. That's funny because my uncle came in at one time and saw the live and was like, that Drake's an ugly mother. I mean, my uncle just has no filter whatsoever. He just comes right in. Man, this is Drake. His daughter was like, that's Drizzy. Thought you said that was Drake. That's his name. His nickname is Drizzy. And that's one ugly mother. Unc got no chill. Oh, man. Unc, you hilarious. You are hilarious, Unc. Now, anyway, Joe Budden and Drake decides to go live, or they was talking in the DMs and Joe did a live, and then people jump on there to talk with Joe because Joe's bored. Now, here's the kicker of what you missed in this whole conversation. What this whole thing was strategically about. Do you think Drake just showed up to jump in Joe Budden's live? You think that was the case? This whole live stream was about a bunch of nothing. He was only in it for about 48 seconds before he dipped out of it, then brought in a doggone porn star. And then that told everything. All these guys are a bunch of man whores. Joe Budden lives in a strip club. Every chick he's dated has been a stripper or slid down a pole or has been in a strip club. So, of course, he knows the porn stars. They brought on Jada Fire. And she was just freaky the whole thing. She just licking her lips. Drake, I want you, Drake. I'm like, credit up and everything. But Drake's a nasty, dirty SOB. So he'll go right on in with Joe. You know, and the reason why Joe know all these old hoes, because that's who he used to frequent. If you was an old hoe, Joe knew you. Of course, they share the same women. I mean, he's still cool with the guy now. With the whole beef is he took Joe Budden's chick out and had her playing with dolphins. They went, and they in the water. She kissing dolphins. And got it all in his feelings. I know you was out there sucking something. He mad. Right. It's like, dude, if you was treating her right, she wouldn't have had to do all that. Dude, everybody he then dated has been a stripper or a reality show star, failed singer, actress. They have that common bond. But the point that all of you have missed in this entire little thing and why this was done, I keep telling you, this is strategic. Old Tootsie Slide came up in here and slid in the doggone chat because he wanted to show his face with Joe Budden and saying when the album is completed, we're going to do an interview together. And the reason why he did that, and he dipped right out of the whole live chat, and the reason he did this is strategic. He's doing this to piss off Pusha T and Kanye West. You see, this is what happened when you get stuck in the middle. Pusha T went on, what was he at? He was like in a doggone dungeon somewhere when he went and did that podcast show. They wasn't even in their regular format seating. They was in a special location to interview Pusha T. He couldn't even come to where they was at. He was somewhere in hiding. He came out and revealed it was your own man. It wasn't Kanye West. Don't blame my boss. Don't blame my boss. It was your guy 40. Don't blame my boss. So when he was doing all those pleas, he did it on what show? The Joe Budden podcast, right? I'm serious. He did it on the Joe Budden podcast. When Pusha came out and did what he did, he was on the Joe Budden podcast. No, exactly what it's about, Lex. Too bad you're too slow to pick it up. But this is what it was about. He was on the Joe Budden podcast. So Drake is going to do it on the Joe Budden podcast. Now, if you're Pusha and you're watching this, how do you feel about Joe Budden now? Now you feel like I can't trust this guy. See, and this is why you can't get caught up with entertainers and people in the field. He went to Joe because he felt I could trust Joe in this situation. Out of anybody else, I'm not going to go on Hot 97 and do it. I'm not going to go here and do it. I'm going to come on your show and I'm going to do it, Joe. And he went on Joe Budden's show and did it, an exclusive. Now, Drake is going to come out and do an exclusive with Joe just to show Pusha and Kanye, he's my guy now. and Joe is just happy for the light. See, and this is what happened when you play the middle. See, you guys don't see it. It's a strategic chess move. I've told you, I've watched all of this play out, and I see the way it's going. Old Tootsie Slide, I knew he had something in the works, and this is it. Yeah, it's all business. But all business isn't good business. People take business very personal. And you have to understand that. In this game, people take business very personal. Of course he been planning this. Drake don't just drop an album. He does a rollout. He starts sticking his head out the hole. He start doing stuff. And then all of a sudden, boom, here comes the doggone album. Drake was in Marcy. Drake did the video in Canada talking about Chicago. This is all strategic. If Pusha T did not go on Joe Budden's show and do that interview and reveal all that stuff on Joe Budden's podcast, sitting there in that couch where they had him somewhere in a bunker, Tootsie would have not came out here and rolled himself out on Joe's podcast, on his Instagram Live, brother. Wouldn't have went down like that. Oh, 95 South gonna have a talk to Drake. Hey, man, we had Tootsie Roll. This dude got the Tootsie Slide. He don't remember, it's the Tootsie Roll. Let me see your Tootsie Roll. Cotton candy, here we go. Everybody Tootsie Roll. That Tootsie Roll. New audio. How you gonna say new audio? That audio is 10 years old. When Snoop was dissing Biggie. I'm like, why is everybody saying this is new? Gosh, I thought it was old. Right, I hear Tootsie Slide and I said, oh, wow. That's just like a remake of Tootsie Roll. To the front, to the front, to the front, to the front, to the side, to the side, to the side, to the side. Now dip, baby, dip. What? Dip, baby, dip. Come on, dip, baby, dip. Are you kidding? Didn't you watch the Source Awards 1995? The one with Dr. Dre and Snoop walk out there with the baseball bat. Biggie won everything. Did you not see 95 South perform that song on the stage? Cotton candy, here we go. Everybody Tootsie Roll. The Tootsie Roll. See, they just brought it back. Drake, Drake, you a smart mother because you know these dudes don't know nothing about no Tootsie Slide, none of that stuff. That's that down south, boy. He just hit y'all with a remix real quick. So anyway, Tootsie set it all up for y'all. So that's what the point I was trying to make is old Tootsie. Tootsie just slid on y'all real quick and made it official.
Try to give a nice little balance of spiritual shit
and that's what Tootsie do.
There we go. There's Mr. Look, let's give it more people than just Elliot.
Nah, yeah.
What?
Oh, Tootsie, baby. See, when you got old Tootsie Slide over there.
Spiritual shit and some whole shit. Here we
No, we were gonna do a podcast. He was gonna put it together. I don't know how many episodes he was gonna be in, but yes, Nipsey wanted to do a podcast show with your boy.
Why?
Because
you're at the embassy?
Nah, I know where this is gonna go. It's gonna go left. No, it's not.
Now, why do you think that about me, man? We can have like a smooth talk. You do it with Tory Lanez and all your other fucking buddies.
It's gonna be bad for the brand
But all the other OVO dudes kick it with me.
I know. Everybody posts it.
You're the only one that like avoids me for some strange reason.
Never avoid you. I just don't see you. We're never in the same place.
Because I'm too broke.
I didn't want to say it.
You invited Elliot and B-Dot over there to the embassy. They got to see the Tootsie Slide exclusive. They got to hear Tupac in your bathroom, nigga.
Can I have another drink, please?
Look at this. They got a bartender there. Holy shit. Can I have a beverage? I'm parched. Get the fuck out of here.
Yo, go back to your live, man. I'm gonna tell you, we have an interview to do for like when the album's ready. I don't want to do this right now.
You've been saying that for a year, and then now I have a whole leaked album with like 30 Drake joints.
That's old shit. That's not the new shit. No way.
All right, fine. Enjoy yourself over there.
I'm gonna be in your comments though. Don't worry.
Yo, but let me ask you, why are you trolling this way? Honestly, like, you don't think it's hurtful to me?
Why? What do you mean? It's with an encouraging undertone.
Yo, I'm hanging up, nigga. Bye. Oh, see, nah. Fam, all 90,000 of you niggas kick fucking rocks, man. Get out. The fuck? You niggas got notifications on whenever Drake goes somewhere? Oh my God. See, I can never deal with that. It's too much. I can never deal with that. I can't believe some of you people. It's just Joe, nigga. Move. Get out. The fuck type of creepy shit is that? Yeah, bye. Out of my shit. Dip from my live, goddammit. We was having a good time before you came in here with all this fucking Tootsie Roll superstar shit.
Yep.
Who else is in here? Who else is in here?
We connect. Drake is trying to.
Oh, then they bring the trampy Pulls porn star on there. One of his old flames.
Jada. So you're not.
That I've been trying to get forever.
Oh, you're serious? So you can really trying to
What?
bag
Are you
Drake?
kidding me? Yes. It's
You
hard
can
to get Drake.
No, I know that. You can get a couple coins out there, nigga.
I don't want no coins.
No, what you
I
want?
don't want no coins, honey. Let me tell you.
What?
I don't want the coins.
Well, what you want, Jada?
You don't. Why you all give my? Oh my God, Joe.
Because it's my chat, goddamn. I mean, we're talking here. What is it? What is it that? No. It's a secret. All right, man. I'm hanging out. You creeping me out, man.
What? Oh my God! Go ahead.
Because, fam, you got your tongue out your mouth and as you're talking about a man, and it just looks like.
Okay,
I mean,
I'm sorry.
It's just, I'm uncomfortable. I'm not comfortable like this.
Okay.
What he mean to say? What Joe means to say is he ain't comfortable with the fact that another chick he used to bang want another guy he used to hang out with. Oh man, this chick is like what, 175 years old, dogged out, and Drake would take it in a heartbeat. I don't want no Jada Fire. I know somebody that would though. That was cringeworthy. Drake says she looked like a member of G Unit. Oh, wow. Drake's like, man, she looked like a member of G Unit. Oh, man. Oh, man. That's funny. She looked like a member of G Unit. All she did was bite her lip and lick her tongue out the entire live stream. And Joe kept her on there. And she, Joe, Joe, don't do me like that, Joe. Don't worry, I'm going to come to New York and do you right after Drake's in the jet. He had a chick on there named Danny. She was bad. I'm quite sure she was. Look, if you were inspiring whatever, these chicks throw themselves. Do you know how many Instagram chicks throw themselves at me? 2016 to right now. My IG is blown up with nothing but the strippiest girls in the world. You know how many girls on IG think I'm just famous? I don't know why. I'm like, I ain't famous. Girl, like, girl, he be knowing Floyd. He be like everywhere, girl. For real, yeah. He know Soldier Boy and NBA Young Boy and all them, girl. Yeah. So did you meet the baby? I'm like, yeah. When he used to work at McDonald's, right? Man, you kidding me? Yeah, the one chick gonna try to sell me $1,000. Charge me $1,000 to sleep with her. She's like, yeah, I'll do it for a stack. We can go hang out and, go get a room. I need you to get me a room. And I want red roses on the bed. I'm like, dude, who the hell have you been dealing with? I ain't gonna play. Oh, man, don't even mention her, man. I'm so mad at her. Trying to copy me and do all this other goofy stuff she was doing. But man, yeah, this doggone man, the doggone IG chick trying to charge me $1,000 to hit. And then want me to pay for the room, put red roses on the bed, all this old goofiness. And I'm like, well, I'm old. So what is you gonna be doing? You just lay there? After you give me this ridiculous lap dance, that was like the weakest lap dance in the world. She gives me a lap dance. And it was the worst. I'm like, look, this is the worst lap. This is what I got to look forward for $1,000? What about Cisco? She overcharged by $960. She was overcharged by the room. I'm like, red roses? Do you think I'm gonna go get some red roses and lay them out for you? We have been around some of the best of the best. Was she bad? She's all right. She's all right. But she's like low rent compared to these other ones. Now, there's some other ones you get on, they ain't taking no stack. A stack is what gets them going. They got that more in endorsements. They really don't need your money. Of course, Cisco's a fruit. Now, let's move on. Heck no, I didn't get no room. Oh no, 3,500 ain't gonna get you nothing. I mean, it'll get you some. It ain't gonna get you most of these chicks here. I've seen what happens. I've seen what happens out here. You're gonna be looking at 5 stacks or better, depending on who you're dealing with. You're gonna be looking at like 5 or better. Oh, I've had a girl give me the whole book of price. I had to get her a limo or a car from the airport, fly her in, and she only wanted to fly business class or higher. Or she wanted all this stuff laid out for me. I told you, they think I'm a celebrity. I don't know what these people thinking. I'm like, are you guys crazy? I'm like, I don't want to take a chick to the movies and pay for no drinks or nothing. And you think I'm finna fly you out and spend my hard-earned money and all the doggone Cash App donations I got? I'm finna use that and fly you out here. I mean, a lot of nerve. Of course they send me pics. I should put them all on my Patreon. Ooh, if I send all that to the Patreon, ain't gonna be nice. Man, I mean, I got pics going back to my old phone. I got to go back to the old phone for you. Yeah, I might put that on my Patreon. I just thought about that now. I got Patreon, so I can put it out there. Got a lot of chicks doing a lot of crazy things. Sending me pics all the time. Nah, they ain't got no pics of me. Why would I send them pics? They want me to pay. I'll be in jail for that. Well, I have to be tasteful. Coco said that's a great idea. Coco said that's a great idea. Y'all got Takara naked from me. Y'all done got what's her name? Melissa Ford naked. You know how hard it is to get Melissa Ford naked? And I got it for you. Tell you, that Patreon is hot. Dude, I got Katy Perry naked. I ain't even put that up yet. But I got Katy Perry naked. I got all this stuff, but people done seen most of that. Yeah, that Ashante, that young Ashante thing. They took it down, the video. I'm gonna get the link to another video. I can get it again. And I'm gonna re-put it up there, and then I'm gonna send y'all all new notifications on the Patreon when I put that up. Did this person say I'm lying? Did Nervous Numbers say that I'm lying? When we already got it up on the page? How many people here are in my VIP on the Patreon in this live chat? There you go. Yeah, we have a lot of people. He's like, Cino got a naked Beyonce picture from Nick Cannon. No. No, it ain't, Don. My life on the line. You think $25 a month ain't worth it? You getting to see stuff you've never seen before? It ain't worth it. I'm quite yeah. That's another one. She wanted Yes Jules. I know Yes Jules. She followed me on Instagram. I think she probably still do, but she's a little crazy. She wanted to manage me at one point. It's a whole crazy. I got a lot of crazy stuff with her too. Um, yeah, this is back at the height of my career. Yeah, she follows me on the gram, I think, still. Gloria Velez, we've been knowing Gloria for years, man. Joe used to bang her. She used up Joe, got a lot of Joe early money from Def Jam. She was nothing but a slut bag in the business who was just gonna make a record on being a slut bag. She sucked off Jay. She used to work with Luke down in Miami. And that's how she got popular. She started sucking people off and making a career for herself doing it. And it went from there. I mean, yeah, it was just pimping. Luke used to pimp him out. He used to have a boat, bring them on the boat. Everybody would interview on the boat. Luke would do these interviews and had Tupac, Jay-Z, everybody there. So when they did the big pimping video, Jay-Z needed some girls for the video. So he called Luke, like, I need some girls for my video, Big Pimping. So Luke sent over about 20 girls for Jay, and Gloria Velez was one of them. And then she sucked him off, and then next thing you know, Jay got in her head, and she thought she wanted to be in the rap business. So she was just, instead of the rap business, she was in the rat business. She started doing King magazines, and then she left from Luke, and now she doing her thing, and it didn't work out because she really didn't have any talent. So that's Gloria Velez. We know all about her. We've seen her do all the things before. Yeah, she was the first one. Her and Superhead was both in the video getting down. Even Melissa Ford was looking like, these some trashy hoes. He said my classmate mom is Gloria Velez and Aaron Hall. I don't get that. Oh, that song with him. And Melissa Ford still drive a Honda Accord. That's true. It wasn't a Honda Accord, but it was something similar. She drove a basic car. Because most of those chicks is getting $600 unless, they did special perks. But at first, if you had an exclusive contract back in those days, like for video vixens, like she negotiated a really good deal for herself. So to acquire Melissa Ford, you were going to have to pay some serious money. The record companies just said, well, forget that. We can go to the strip club and find our own Melissa Fords and create them. So they just start giving hoes, to pay and paying them $300, $400 for a couple of hours of shooting. There you go. Oh, my buddy telling me they showing Mike Tyson fights on ESPN, so I gotta get out of here. All right, thank you guys. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, go over to the Patreon and knock yourself out. We got a lot of stuff in there for these first 7 days.